Hello. Today is April 8th, 2026. This is SIG Node CI weekly meeting. Welcome, everybody. We have real low attendance today. We are in middle of code freeze. We just started discussions that in the middle of code freeze, we have a lot of test fixes in the queue not being merged. So we don't expect too many changes and too many new failures. But Maria, you started telling that you're analyzing the charts. That's great.
Yeah, so I did notice, I can't share my screen, but if you go to the SIG Node image pushes tab on the,
Yeah, I made you a co-host, but you can
oh,
share them. Yeah.
thank you. Awesome. Yeah, I noticed that in the SIG Node image pushes tab from the grid, this is relatively new, it just started running on the 4th, but the post NVIDIA DRA driver started failing or has been failing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and that was new because the last two times there was like no meeting. It was from last month, so I didn't get a chance to register it, but it is now failing this time. So that's one that I noticed. And I didn't get a chance to look at if anyone is tracking it, but we can
That's a
check.
new image. We may need to ping Dims. I don't think there will ever
Oh
release of
yeah.
it, so it's very new.
Okay. So add to the agenda.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Okay.
to start agenda with agenda items. But I know you need to run in a few minutes, so let's finish with test grid. Anything else stand out on the test grid?
For the most part, yeah, this is the same failure device plugin for Signode Kubelet. Same two again. Oh, actually, this one got fixed, Node Cryo swap, but then GCE E2N swap Ubuntu serial had Node swap as a as a new failure, and but that one is did get issued 2 days ago, so it's being tracked. I think Paco was the one that opened it, and then yeah, the same one got fixed from last time, so there's 5 failing instead of 6. Most of them are being tracked. I didn't get a chance to check this last one. That's where I was left off on, but for the most part, they are. These 3 failing kind of fix themselves. They're flaky, but we'll see how it turns out. Um, Signode dynamic resource allocation. I think is the same failure as the other one that I was seeing. Oh wait, no, this might be new. Um, ETRA. They might be related. I'll look into it. But that one did stand out as like a new one from last time. Didn't get a chance to check right here, but we can check now to see if anyone is tracking it. Otherwise, add it to the agenda. Oops. Wait, didn't. All right, let's check. Okay, I think. Okay, this is saying that the job is flaky, but it is failing now. So would I open a new issue or just comment on the existing one from Patrick?
Is it the same failure? Do we know?
Yeah, it does go to the same one. The same failure? Let me check. This failure is,
Yeah, a little different.
yeah. Okay, so I'd open a new one for that then.
I mean, you can cross-link them. Yeah.
Okay, check if we tracked or open. Okay, and then, yeah, these two are still from last time, and device plugin for these two, I believe, from last time too. And then the other one that stood out, oh, we just went over this. And then Oh, they're the same. They're the same. Post NVIDIA DRA driver, and then this one also had that same message. So I'll link them both if they are the same issue. But that is all from my end on the test grid. I would help with the bug board, but I mean the test board, but I might have to drop in 4 minutes, 3 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, and there are a bunch of fixes in a merge queue right now, so let's wait with Thaw and see if we have test failures resolved. Let me start sharing my screen and we'll go through the triage.
So thank you.
Thank you, Maria.
Hmm?
Okay, then this is triage. So last time we cleaned it up, and now it's 19 again. Doesn't doesn't go down. Okay. Fix device plugin admission failure after container restart. Okay. This is cherry pick. This is cherry pick, so it's not CI related. Okay. Another one. We approved it. I think it's yeah. Okay, so it's on release managers. I wonder why it didn't show up last week, or I don't know. Same thing. Okay, work in progress. It's still work in progress, so waiting on author. Execute GAN scattering plugin only for queuing unscalable pods. So lots of changes, and it's probably a product change. So I will remove it and archive it. Okay. Skip CPU alloc check in before each, not just before each. Yeah, I think we did we look into that?
I reviewed this one, and there is some paperwork which needs to be done, and I probably forgot to set it triaged.
Okay. Okay, now it doesn't complain. Okay. Oh, invalid commit message still there. Kind Lake, I guess. Is not none. Commit message. What's so bad about this commit message? Oh, fixes. Yeah. Okay. Maybe it's release node done. Okay. Hopefully it will fix most of our paperwork. So this is it's approved, so it's fine. Remove redundant existed container logs. Okay. Is it a product change? Yes, it's a product change, but it has majority of logic is a test, I would think. I think. Anybody interested to take a look?
I would like to, but I already loaded
Yeah, I understand.
version. I didn't get time from last week, but it seems something interesting.
So yeah, the idea here is that we don't clean up logs in some cases, and this PR.
It's a PR, right? It's not a issue. It's a PR. Just have
Yeah.
to view it. Okay, you can sign to me.
Okay. Okay. Security context when creating a port in the host pid namespace should not show its pid in the non-host pid containers. Okay. Again. Oh, it's a flaking test for host access. It was filed 2 days ago. I guess it's still flaking. It's example, and here when it flakes. Okay. Yeah, flakes indeed. Not too often though. Too many C's. Try accepted. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I don't know if anybody like we don't have too many people on call, so if you want to take it, speak up. Otherwise, it's in to do right now. Okay, 11 more. Swap stress limited swap should be able to use more than the node memory capacity. Okay, so it's flaking. I don't see reds. Oh, this one. Okay. Yeah, that's flakes. This one flakes. Okay, somebody self-assigned. This can be okay. Does anybody know this person? I was assigned in progress since somebody took it, and we seem to have a PR in progress. after each on the limited swap context. Put cleanup running outers describe level outer. Okay, so the ordering issue again. Sounds easy. Anybody wants to review? Okay, to test.
I can probably have a look.
Thank you. Yeah, it looks like non-functional change of ordering of tests. Makes the eviction signal huge pages aware. It seems to be a product change.
It is. This was proposed for discussion in a past SIG node, but there was low attendance and the meeting was cancelled. So we are converging towards considering it a fix, even though we are gonna probably add a feature gate. So I think that this qualifies for that, but this is one of the, the gray areas on which I mean, more eyes are welcome. This is what I'm trying to say because this falls in a gray area. I think it qualifies for a fix with guarding feature gate because we are changing a behavior existing from years, but it's debatable, so debate welcome.
Okay, and just out of blue, this needs to change in kubelet, not CAdvisor, right?
Yeah, it is about basically the TLDR is that remove the huge page memory from the total memory. So it's a trivial arithmetic operation which we can do in kubelet. But like Kevin pointed out, it has been like that for years. So it's likely someone depends on that. So some caution is warranted.
Okay. Will you take a look? So any metadata? Okay, it's a product change, so I archived it from here, but probably need to be changed. Okay. Add Windows node. It's Windows. It's Windows. SIG Windows. Okay, so they want. Yeah, I think this is a better approach. When most of the changes are going to Windows part. I wonder why this. Oh. I don't understand this UI, so I click on this file. Oh, this file here. Okay. It's not this one. Okay. If anybody interested to take a look, please do. Otherwise, we'll wait for SIG Windows to review it. Okay. I will. Let's review. Okay. Enable declarative validation for apps deployment spec. think it's product change. So with this release, we'll transition a lot of things to declarative validation. So look forward for many PRs like that, where standard validation just moves into like attribute-based validation on API fields. Topology end-to-end, wait for available CPUs before running skip. It's from 2 days back. Francesco, do you know anything about it?
Yes, I know that I wanted to review and forgot about it. So if you can assign it to me, I'll have a look. Thank you.
Any other things? Triage priority. Okay. Fix. Okay, I already moved it. What's left? 5 more left. I think I approved it already, so it's moving to or not. This is approved. Testing GPU tests with Lambda. Yeah, let dim display. RFC key testing dependencies. Yeah, I don't think it's related to this group. Another one. Oh, it's the same. Cleanup spurious inline JSON tag marker. Yeah, it's clearly not this group related. With kubeconfig's topology options updated to static CPU manager models. Yeah, it's a failing test on ARM. Yeah. Okay, I think the fix for it is a skip from before. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if somebody on the call wants to take a look,
I can take a look at this.
okay. You're right.
Yeah,
Okay.
thanks.
Okay. And this is done. This board is done, and we half an hour into the meeting. Anybody wants to take over to run bugs? Otherwise, I can continue. Going once, going twice. Okay. We do bugs. Oh, before doing bugs, I wanted to bring this to agenda. So I sent this PR to update the description of what feature test means and what feature gate and node conformance. You can take a look at updated definition. And I feel that we have got very close to this new definition. We used to have definition very wide and broad, and now it's very specific to test environments. So if you can take a look, that will be great. I don't think there is anything controversial here. One controversial point is next point in my discussion is this realization that after we cleaned up feature tag, we don't really need node conformance any longer, because node conformance today doesn't mean any conformance to any behavior. It's more of a test that will run on any environment. So it doesn't need special feature enabled on an environment, meaning that all the tests are supposed to be conformance, otherwise they need to be marked as feature. And keeping a separate node conformance tag for that just confuses everything. Because of this tag, we need to run orphaned jobs as well, and like fish out things out of orphaned. So this is not really cool. And the proposal is to remove node conformance at all. I mean, removing node conformance will require to change many definitions of test lanes. So I don't rush into doing that, but at the same time, I don't see any issues with removing node conformance. So if you see why node conformance may be needed, please jump into this conversation, or I will have a next one and I will announce it here as well on this meeting. Any quick comments? Okay. Yeah, please review the new description. Okay, now let's move to bugs. This is we have 27 bugs. Okay. 28 bugs now. It's okay. Let's use this query because this will sort by recent bugs. It will guarantee that we will go through fresh ones first and detect any problems. Okay, last week, sync pod kills liveness failed containers sequentially, blocking replacement starts. Okay, so. The issue is that sync loop detects can combines number of pods that number of containers it needs to kill out of pod, and then sometimes it may pick only one and start killing it, and then it will pick another one and start killing another one. Sometimes it picks multiple, and then it also kills them sequentially, like one after another, meaning that if graceful period for termination is long, then killing two containers will be double the graceful termination period because of sequential nature of it. When desired behavior will likely be to kill them in parallel, so both containers will restart at the same time. Yeah, I asked a couple questions here. Bunch of likes here. Yeah, so this is borderline feature request because this behavior is not a regression. It was like that before. I'm fine to keep as a bug. Any thoughts? And there is a PR already. So I will assign to this person. Chris. I don't need to copy it. It doesn't suggest. Okay. This one is triaged. Okay, go routine leak in package kubelet config file Linux test. Yeah, we discussed it last time. I asked Gemini and Gemini said it's not a problem. Just a test issue with context. So somebody already sent a PR for this? Okay. After the memory QoS capacity is enabled, is more likely to occur on containers where the memory request is equal to the limit. Okay, and again, memory QoS. So guaranteed ports is more likely to be killed. Or it just, yeah, I'm curious if it's okay, let's read the description. 3 weeks ago, it was never triaged before. Okay. Memory QoS capacity is enabled. Yeah, this is a symptom, like what they see in the end. After the memory QoS capacity is enabled, containers whose memory request value. Create the container who limit value. Just a group not reclaiming the memory, and the actual used memory is less than the memory. I don't know about this behavior. So the claim here is that there is no memory mean, meaning that there is no reclaiming will start unless we exceeded the limit. Has anybody seen it before?
What's the assumption? Sorry. What is the assertion here? Like, why do they think this will happen?
So the claim here is that first of all, I don't remember if it says in memory mean. But anyway, the claim here is that since memory mean is set to memory max, then memory will not be reclaimed by kernel unless we already exceeding it. So like we never cross the minimum threshold, meaning that we like kernel will not try to evict it, at least not early enough.
Okay. Do we set, I don't remember. Do we set it that way?
I don't think so.
Okay. I don't have a cluster right now. Uh, you can assign this to me. I will have a cluster in like half an hour. I can verify it.
Okay. Let me ask a little bit more details from this person.
Okay. Yeah.
Um, and I'll mention you just in case.
Yeah.
I know
Done.
it's did he mention the version? 134. And runtime, no. OS, no OS. I forgot to put a tag. It's in the function and let's just see. Okay. Okay. Pod level resources problem. CPU request and pod spec status resources becomes invalid when I create a following pod. Okay, pod has pod level resources and containers without anything. Stanzas. What is stanza? Okay, there is a fix for that. Is it fixing the issue? XRF. Oh, it's a status resources. So this is what we read back from. So 50 becomes 20. Okay. I would think it's at least weird at the minimum. So kind bug. Right. Yeah, I wonder if this PR from Paco will fix it. So Paco has a PR updating some conversion. Yeah, this is probably true. Okay, I don't think this bug will fix it completely. Um, yeah, let's keep it as needs information for now, but and priority long term. Because PLR is still in beta. Okay, node lock query stopped accepting post. I think I approved PR for this. Yeah, there is a PR for this. So, see, yeah, it's approved. Triage accepted. Tells, that's it. Oh, assign to person. Okay. I have 10 more minutes left. Let's see how many more we can take. Oops. Okay, I stopped here. I remember looking at this one as well. I don't know what happened, but the bugs in the query all mixed up again. Anyway, container remains ready, causing pod and endpoint slice to report false ready state for the entire termination grade period. Container remains ready, causing. Yeah, I think it's a known behavior for a long time. Or rather fixed behavior at some point. Oh no, it's not supposed to be like this. Okay, it's a very old bug. Okay. Okay, so I think it thinks that it's expected behavior. We'll close it. Correct the usage of ephemeral storage volumes in the eviction message. Okay, very old cluster. Create pod with empty dir volume and continuously route data to the empty dir volume, trigger node eviction. I see.
Are we missing a field?
I think they complain we're missing like
Oh, okay. There's no quantity.
no. The claim here is that this value only include rootfs and logs, and we need
Oh,
to
okay.
add more like MCD size as well. Yeah, so this value basically needs to be increased. It was
That's
3R
good.
before.
Good newcomer friendly issue.
I'm afraid to mark it as a newcomer friendly issue, otherwise we get so much AI slope. I think it was triaged before. Maybe it got into retriage queue. Okay, I think we just need to retriage and see if somebody wants to take a look. See if this PR. Okay, one line change. Definitely need tests. Yeah, E2E test is hard to provide because actually not hard because this message is guaranteed to be there. It's not an event. Is it event? Yeah, okay. It may be an event. So um let me leave it at this. Static storage, it's us cached. Okay. Couldn't restore stale from checkpoint, invalid character. State from checkpoint. No. So opened last year in December. Oh, the statement here is that we don't checkpoint as a atomic operation, so we stream right to the checkpoint file, and it really not ideal. We can get corrupted file. I would triage accept it.
This brings the question how that checkpoint is actually managed, because the checkpoint manager in the kubelet source tree should do the right thing, if I recall correctly. Pod status manager state. Oh, interesting.
I would trust it's an issue because otherwise I see no other way how it can be incomplete JSON.
I agree.
That's why I accepted. Yeah, and nobody assigned the SIG node, so it was stale for a while without any SIG. That's why nobody saw it before. So, yeah. If anybody interested, please assign to themselves. Behavior with CPU consumption with burstable QS. Behavior with CPU consumption with burstable QS. It's from November 7th. Was there anything? Oh, Francesco, you CC'd yourself. I put this.
Yeah, I did. This is one of those issues that I want to have a look later, and yeah, now is later.
I understand.
Yeah.
And I put a signal because it wasn't marked as signal. That's why we only look at it today.
Yeah.
Okay, client generation 50% reads and 50% writes to the database. It doesn't really matter for us. Constant amount of operations per second. Both setups are able to run the same workload with slightly over 50% of requested CPU. Okay, so 50% consumption of everything, of CPU at least. Okay, that's guaranteed. Okay, so CPU policy pinning. No CPU policy. Okay. Yeah, in 2 minutes, it will be really hard to understand what it means unless there is a good summary. Step 2 performs better than with the same workload, with less CPU, lower latencies, and GVM, GC is comparable, so it's not affecting stuff.
Are they complaining the CPU usage is high or something?
They're complaining with CPU pinning, they have worse CPU and worse latency.
How many CPUs they are using? Did they mention that?
No, they didn't say.
Because we noticed that we have issues where if you cross more than 100 or sometimes 150, we have issues with the scaling if you don't contain the Golang code with Gomax blocks. Like it will just destroy a cluster. So
But it's Java.
okay, not the same thing. But it's still interesting. If they are using high number of CPUs, I would like to take a look because I'm dealing with something similar with the Golang.
Okay, 12 requested CPU cores. It's here.
Not much. And in the small number of CPU case, it's even hard sometimes to actually replicate it. But when they say performs better, it's like by how much?
It seems like 20%.
If this is not an urgent, but I will like to take a look at this one. I guess I need to. Because my mind is still fresh from that other bug, so I can look into it while before it gets rusted.
Okay, thank you. And we at time. Thank you everybody for sticking with me and have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.